Abang kok nggak mati sih streamingnya?
Kalau enggak, ini tombol play-nya nggak ada nih. Oh udah buka gamenya.
Minimize.
Boleh.
Good roll.
Ini juga.
All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest
Nggak
of the
apa-apa dan
work
penumpuk
I'm
itu.
feeling up
Wih,
to.
hati cok, anjing.
Detailnya lengkap.
Apa nih? Jadi ingat apa pencetnya? Kok aku lupa semua rasa.
You wait. You're up.
Ini full HD bang.
Ini ada setrumnya, lupa. Tersalurkan nggak setrumnya?
Mak hack. Kok nggak ada ini lagi bang sini? Terlalu berat. Emang ada dia? Oh mak, oi hack lagi.
Masih kurang nih.
Nggak, biasanya ada ininya sini. Sap.
Itulah masih kurang loh.
Emang ada yang lebihan lagi? Kan dah paling tinggi kan?
Makanya kok udah tahu itu ini full kok masih mau otak-atik.
Enggak, aku mau lihat sininya apa terlalu lancar, misalnya sedang, berat. Misalkan kalau udah full ini
Nggak ada, sama
sedang dia.
Pedoman-pedomannya itu.
Ayo bang, login lah bang. Login bang. Wih.
Adil ya.
Stay put.
Nanti tiba-tiba main di Bloodborne lagi.
Ini
Nggak adil.
apa mau aku cek betul lah. Kok dah asing rasa. Ada map baru bang, ada.
Ada kan?
Mana?
Oh main story dah bang, mainin lah.
Udah temat lah.
Jangan situ, di atasnya.
Enggak, mana tahu cek itu lu mana tahu ada.
Enggak, asal atas bro.
Nih.
Apa pedang geser ke bawah.
Hei.
Ke atas.
Oh nih ya. Tempat baru. Keluar si siapa namanya? Traktir bodoh apa namanya? Ngeframe bang. Ngeframe lagi bang. Ayo bang. Iya bang, rumput bang. Nggak ada asli yuk.
Ada detailnya coy.
Weh bang, ngeframe nih bang. Bang ini tekan apa? Bang, ini tekan apa bang? Pencet. Keluar pak. Hah?
Pedang.
Q.
Don't be scared.
Busted.
Gimana tuh? Kok ada
Swallow Fury.
Oh, Bapak Adi ni bagi. Bersinar nih jauh dia naik.
Okay.
Kenapa layaran terlalu dekat lah? Cara kolek cepat mana bang?
Nggak ada lah.
Nggak ada meren. Sekali pencet seret gitu.
Nggak ada.
Ya,
I get a share?
emang ada tuh ya.
Want this trash? You really are a one-trick
Cuma
pony.
di HP yang ada. PS sama komputer.
Karakter sini apa?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nggak maksudnya tukar. Yang cepatnya.
Apa ini? L. Boy.
Kenapa Wanderer lah sini?
Nggak ada, itu kan bro enak jalan-jalan.
Oh iya sih.
Terbang, lari
Dia
cepat.
terbang. Aneh kali kamu rasa kenapa nih ada Wanderer sini?
Lihat level damage 50.
Gacor.
Gabut dia nampak dia gabut.
Stay
Karena
close
apa?
and you will
Misi
live.
baru bang, masih ada ya bang.
Belum main Genshin. Masih install game. penasaran.
Genshin bang, Genshin.
Dasar hujan.
Oh iya.
Stay put.
Things are about to get dicey.
Illusion shattered! I got him cornered!
Wow. Gak kurang nyaman masa ya.
Gimana? Suara hujan nggak hilang ya?
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash? Don't be scared.
Inazuma shines eternal!
This place looks deserted. Guess all the survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of devastation. Could Farina really be here?
Halo
Let's try to find
teman-teman,
her as soon
balik
as
lagi
possible.
bersama saya. Ngeframe bang. Kan ya?
Let's go away.
Nonton kita berharap apa? Bang? Ih,
That's Farina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
What was meant to... I'm sorry. Give up. I'm sorry, but what can I even do?
Who's that? Don't worry, Farina. Farina.
Who did that? They even... Oh, and I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Marish Jose Phantom are freaking out right now.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there! Quick, after her!
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are... They're just some...
Farina just ran off. Quick, we have to catch up with... This should be the place, right? Hey, Farina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to
What? What?
Hurry, they're almost here!
Fine, fine. I suppose haste is warranted. Lead the way. No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer and...
Yep, that's a...
What's happening?
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
It can't be.
Well, there's no need to worry.
Yeah, but the people of Poisson... It's true. I've been I once had an... I've tried all but... Oh my... We cannot make an enemy of the... Give up, indeed. Fate. But just now... It all became... As long as the... Don't worry. Well, that's enough for now. Don't take any...
Come on!
Share, that's impossible. A witness. And if to that...
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance. Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the...
So, do not forget, however, that
May I interpret these words as your refute? In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through...
You would draw your blade again... I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
Paimon can't believe it. She...
What the heck is going on?
Wow.
Lady Farina.
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding.
Looking for excuse...
I raise my hands I will admit. I'm sorry, everyone. You are not the... But now, Farina, will use this trial to show the world that this time, I applaud and mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine. Woohoo!
Oh, no! Why does it feel like Farina just took... Also, even though she's still acting so...
All right, then. Who...
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
is that? Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins, just how much—
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the task.
Navia,
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning, they changed into plain clothes. The people's resentment against their Archon has been— Moreover, according to our understanding, we arranged—
So, you mean—
And their goal was to—
That's right.
As the super ultimate version, the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson was an arc. My thanks, Farina. Of course, this performance was— we had to select a location.
So, in other words—
That's right. It wasn't a sign of another disaster to come.
Then I can you gathered a crowd, prepare to stay, also that
Yes, that is correct.
well, Clorand, As for you, you'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage. Oh? It's fine. It matters not. What's done is done. The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this
Sir Prosecutor, please allow me to This is a
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something? Oh, so she's... Oh, let Paimon see. Wait, so in other words, we can refer to this anthology of... Let's quickly confirm the information in it. Just think of it as a refresher, all right?
You defeated the Hydro Archon in the very first duels you took part in at the Opera House. That's one for the history books, all right. This is the... I didn't think that you'd want a the fortress of... According to Monsieur Neuvillette, the words of someone as extraordinary...
The prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial shall now begin.
Oh, come on, Neuvillette. There's no need to repeat all the unimportant. Just fast forward, of course. It is only now.
That's true. But my charge here is unrelated to your conduct as an... Instead, I would like...
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Hey,
Charge accepted. Lady Farina. Lady Farina.
I plead not guilty. There is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine.
yeah.
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon ever see. Even the if you wish to drop
An argument with...
well, and if I
That doesn't sound right. Paimon doesn't think this clue can be used as... First of all, you...
Who gave you that idea?
A curse. But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity.
Neuvillette sensed it too, huh?
Lady Farina,
Well...
Well, don't start Besides, for centuries, one need only to turn their eyes to...
That doesn't sound right. Paimon doesn't think... You tried to
Didn't I make myself clear at the time?
Lady Farina, I believe a while the court is in session, you will prove yourself...
I never thought.
That was no trick of rhetoric.
So, you neither knew why Child, instead of having...
The real Hydro Archon. It is true that I did not... But the oratories handed... You can't...
She's still throwing out all kinds of...
My power...
If that poses a concern...
Aren't you the Hydro Archon? Or is it that you can't...
Indemnitium! Yes! It's all because of Indemnitium! All Archons thus did I...
Isn't that...
Yeah, no matter how generous an Archon can be, how...
It seems like nobody's buying Farina's...
Hey, come now, everyone! I'm still the same, please.
If what the prosecutors...
Did she deceive...
Enough! That's enough. Tell me then, if you have...
Wow, she came up with yet another... doesn't sound right. Paimon doesn't... It has been established.
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can use right—
Miss Navia, please.
Super sorry, Mr. Now. I've brought some seawater from Poisson, including those of some of my close— So, Miss, if we are to believe that— But, if you don't dare to touch it, then we would have basically proved the— Oh, and I must remind— I do hope you'll act prudently, and shoot—
Navia from the— If Lady—
Lady Farina.
Well, of course he had to.
She's just stepped.
What's going on?
Due to the inherent...
Hey!
I'm fine! Look at me, will you believe—
Miss Siegewin?
Siege?
Don't be nervous.
Please announce the results of...
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was experiencing...
Thank you, Miss Siegewin.
Oh, wait. What did she just say? I didn't get—
Well, however, after extensive discussion, we don't want anyone else to lose their life to the sea.
Yeah, so out of regard for Farina's, it's a great thing.
I can't— Listen to me, everyone. Think about it. Also, please, anyone, just listen to me. I swear, I really am your—
I don't think any—
With all the things that have been said, Paimon doesn't think there's—
I believe the time for arguments and presentation of evidence has come to an end. If there are no objections, we will move on to the final judgment.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway her. She is two-stepped against her now.
In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is... guilty. We shall now turn to the Oratrice mech... According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Farina is...
Well, what's wrong? What's the art?
No.
Isn't that correct?
However, to be punished...
That's actually one of— The one and only time—
Farina's been sent—
This outcome is indeed... Is this sentence...
Yeah! Even Vacher wasn't sentenced to—
Indeed. But now... the...
Excuse me, if I may interrupt. Is the trial still going?
Fremine! Oh, you finally made it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the first prophecy slate? Huh.
I looked everywhere and finally found it at the bottom of the sea. But has the trial already concluded? Then... doesn't that mean I've come too late? Oh no. Father will be
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Fremine. Please allow me to review the record left on the slate. Traveler, I believe that you have already seen the other... I believe I've now made...
Huh? Isn't the Hydro Archon just guilty of deceiving her people? So when you say...
In truth, however, I'm uncertain...
Okay,
Halo guys. Okay.
I've now made...
huh? Isn't the Hydro Archon just guilty of deceiving her people? So when you say...
In truth, however, I'm uncertain...
Okay.
Halo guys.
The first stone slate describes what you just said. It seems to show the previous Hydro Archon using her divine power, and then the Oceanids turn into humans. Does that mean that Fontanians are transformed Oceanids? Oh, Paimon wasn't expecting that. But the second stone slate, this must be the point when the third slate shows the high... Never mind Paimon, didn't we all... Well, the first slate is the... We didn't believe that such a crazy disaster could happen at first.
Sorry.
But after that incident, it was just a question of when and not if.
Macam mana pula ya kan?
This...
Hujan ơi.
It's not a swim...
Halo, selamat bergabung. Gabut oi. Santai kawan.
The prophecy...
But dissolve into the primordial sea but won't cease to exist. Their essence will flow in the seawater, converge, and take the form of an Oceanid.
Oh maaf hujan.
The Hydro Archon was...
Agak ribut ya.
Beyond the fell into the water, the eruption of the primordial... The stone slates
Oh my, lama becok.
Incredible. Minnie, did you hear that?
All Fontanians, the evidence of inequality.
Indeed.
It follows from the content of the threat
Hydro Archon.
And yes, after many hundreds of years...
trying to show the in the end, people will all get soft into the water. And all the planets get on their right.
You've made some keen deductions. However, though you were able to decode all the infant when we were at the ruin, now that the slate collection is complete...
Tumben rumah abang ada kau nasi.
I believe I should share this truth not only with you, your hypotheses within the Fontaine of Old. The previous Hydro Archon sensed the union of her Oceanid familiars for life on land.
Mari kita mengantar live sendiri, Bang.
The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings, and wishing to have those experiences for themselves, expressed to the However, even not one to give in, she eventually found a way to create permanent humanoid bodies for her familiars. She poured but if Fontaine... Of course, the Hydro Archon never received permission from the heavenly principles to create a new human race. And thus, the Hydro Archon and all of her creations came to shoulder the original sin of appropriating the power of the primordial sea. That is the...
That's way too much information. Wait, but if that's the truth, we...
This really might...
Alas, your hypothesis regarding a key point of... They have not been... The nation of Fontaine is the nation of Hydro. You may also recall, therefore, that the people of Fontaine... Yes.
I think I'm following now. In truth...
What should we do?
Huh. No matter what.
If that's the case...
Traveler, I would like to point out another small... About the fourth slate. However, as for the root cause of the catastrophe... This eruption was just a small warning of the things...
It was both.
If we're talking about a troop...
The truth, the...
That was way too close! How did that thing just burst into the Opera House? Wait, was that the huge whale you saw?
So we've met it at last. I understand that whale it has been greedily consumed, and once it has finished
You said that when the Hydro Archon first created...
Precisely. That whale, therefore, when it left the primordial sea, it decided to make its next stop a packed opera house full of food. Food in the form of fun.
We just barely...
That is correct.
Daniel Tai.
We should thank that harbinger for buying us some time. From the way he looked, he must have been fighting the creature for quite a long...
That battle maniac. We've always known that he had a special... Anyway, now that we know that this...
It is too late. It had already absorbed even if the entire...
That's not something I will accept. We've already done everything. We've come...
Indeed. That's not how a grand performance should end.
I'll fight it to the end. No.
So the prophecy will be fulfilled no matter what, huh?
The prophecy. Just as ultimately,
Oh, what's happening with the oratories?
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Farina! No, I still need answers.
You...
Sorry. That shocked expression on your...
You are not Farina.
The...
Fusalo.
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, the heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly...
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. One was not amused. She knew, and as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril. So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather... I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. I had to out... I'm a genius, I know. Although, looking back now, it was... But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose...
So you were also once...
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is she could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in her strengths were of a kind. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human. Anyway, all part of the... Do you still remember the fight? In order that under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But instead, I suppose now you probably understand.
But Farina is only... Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom...
It has indeed. It's been 5, and all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all.
Halo teman-teman, halo. Oh, nggak.
running away? Ten points for agility.
Yeah.
Oh? Who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.